Hello everyone, welcome back to another tarot card video with GeneralGoodsTarot. Today's topic we are doing who's coming towards you in love and why. We have 5 piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. Feel free to pause the video, pick the pile that resonates with you the most, and then drop down into the description and pick that pile. Now we're going to kind of pull on who's coming towards you in romantic love. So who wants to make a love offer to you? Who wants to ask you out on a date? Who wants to confess their feelings and their emotions for you? It's just really anyone who plans to, in the near future, immediately kind of engage with you from a place through their own romantic affections for you, okay? So before we get started, if you want to like, that would be great. It helps support the channel, and subscribe for future videos. I'll pause and then give you all some time to pick your pile, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so let's get started on pile number 1. We're going to just move all the cards away for a moment. Okay, so pile number 1, you chose Judgment. Now, your person, like their physical attributes is that there's something alt about them, okay? They have a style that doesn't immediately come across as the norm. So the person coming towards you in love is sort of like a bad boy, a bad girl, but edgy, alternative. Maybe they wear a lot of black. Maybe they have piercings or kind of have a presence that doesn't seem like the average person. And they have definitely been judged for that. Absolutely. And actually, I just heard some childhood bullying as a result for honestly being true to themselves. I'm actually, for some of you, maybe a specific person, I'm imagining someone with like a mohawk who's kind of buff with like piercings. A lot of you, like there's a biker style amongst you all. There's someone who kind of does tech wear. Who else? I'm also picking up on a few other things. I'm also getting like an e-girl fashion as well. This person definitely does not dress in a homogenous way. They're not trying to fit in with the culture they are surrounded by. They really are truly individualistic and very much self-expressive. Beautiful. This is a very cool person I'm getting. We're going to just pull on a few more physical attributes, and then we're going to get started on kind of like who they are as a person and then why they're coming towards you in love. Can we get some more physical attributes, Spirit? Okay. Oh, we got the King of Cups. One more or two more. Thank you. Ooh, mysterious. So a little bit more on their physical attributes. This person is kind of coming through as like this, I kind of want to say someone who loves drinking. For some of you, they enjoy a drink. I'm getting whiskey, scotch, and they might have a thing for specific scotch things, like they buy scotch accessories to make their scotch taste better, something like that. They enjoy kind of the less PC side of life. So I'm guessing this person has dabbled in things other people would shy or shun from. I'm not saying this is like a wild child or something, though they may very well be, but physically they definitely come up as someone who is a little bit indulges in the darker aspects of society, but in a sense that they I'm getting they're still on the straight and narrow, like they're still a great person. They just like physically they look like they're not about to have a house with a white picket fence and everything. Like there's nothing boring about this person. They come off as very cool, actually. Like I don't think that you could see this person and not think that they're cool and mysterious. Like there's a lot about them that comes off as I want to get to know this person. There seems like there's so many interesting stories that they have. So this person, I would even, I'm getting the most interesting man in the world. This is really giving, especially with this moon card here, someone who's indulgent, very self-expressive, artistic in some kind of way, very mysterious. They have like a moody style to them. Maybe they look a little bit sad, but that's not really how they are. It's just giving like this person seems like a character out of a book, if that makes any sense. Like you wouldn't. Oh my god, I heard somebody's like okay, give me a moment. Some of you would like imagine like you're imagine the most boring person in your head, like visually, like they may be a great person, but they look boring. This is the exact opposite of that. This person, there's nothing boring about this person at all physically, okay? So we're going to move on to kind of like their personality and then their motives for reaching out to you, okay? So let's pull on some personality traits here. Can we get some personalities of who pile number one's person is? Who's coming towards pile number one, please? Who's coming towards pile? Oh, we got the moon again. Oh my goodness. Very mysterious. This person is not, oh my gosh. And then can we get one more, please? Yeah, it feels so airy to like shuffle the cards. I don't think this person's going to be giving you too much. This is giving like, this is someone whom you don't really know too well, actually. So with this moon card showing up again, both in looks and personalities, there is giving that there's a host of personality traits that you will likely almost never be able to touch or discover within this person. It's like they keep certain aspects of themselves hidden from everyone, okay? It's almost like they understand that certain parts of them just should only be for them. And you can kind of tell when you interact with this person that they are holding something back. Respectfully, of course, they're holding something back within themselves, but they're still like interacting with you, engaging with you. We have the Six of Wands here, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Five of Cups. This person, their personality is like they are ready to show up for their friends, their closest allies at a moment's notice. They really find investing in friendships to be highly valuable, very important, because actually in the past they've been pretty disappointed by I'm hearing themselves for not showing up in the way that they felt that they had to. So they put a lot of stock in giving to others. It's like this person has learned from the past, from their past behaviors, and they're kind of like coming through and being almost like their personal victory is their own self-growth. So this is someone who really values introspection, evaluating their behavior constantly, working on how can I change this, how can I change that, how can I be a better person, while still maintaining their own self-expression and their own like a lot of the hidden parts of themselves. So this is a mysterious person, kind of edgy, very self-expressive, very artistic, and very open-minded, yet still closed off about certain aspects of themselves, which is really interesting. Now we're going to figure out why they're coming towards you in love. Oh my gosh. Now, why is this person coming towards pile number one in love? What's happening here? What do they want with pile number one? Why are they coming towards pile number one in love? Whoa. We have the King of Swords here. Okay, just come on out. Come on. That one is Three of Swords. Oh, wow. I'm kind of getting an idea here on why they might become Ten of Cups. Can we get some more? Why is this person coming towards pile number one in love, please? The way these... Oh, wow. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. So these cards came out in such a somber way. It's like they didn't flip out. They just kind of sauntered over. Oh my gosh. This person, the reason why they're coming towards you is because they see in you what they have within themselves, actually. It's almost like, wow. You might actually, you definitely already know this person. And if you don't, when you meet them, there's going to be some kind of profound conversation that immediately makes this person aware of the kind of person you are instantly. So maybe some oversharing. Maybe you meet them at a party and you're just sharing your life a lot. Maybe you wrote something online and they read it. or they have somehow gotten enough information about you to feel like they relate to you, especially with this Three of Swords and this Ten of Cups here. Now, guys, I mean, oh my goodness, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. The reason why this person is coming towards you in love is because they feel like you are their match. They feel like you're their soulmate almost. And the reason why they see that is because you are so similar to them. And now that's how they feel. Because, oh my God, look, we have counterpart energy here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. They think that the struggles that you have been through have also equally been the struggles that they have been through. And your resilience is very similar to theirs with this Nine of Wands here. And they kind of are like, oh my God, I heard, holy crap. I think I met me as the others on the other side. Oh my gosh. I think I just met someone. I think I just met the one, basically. Now this person, okay, listen, that's pretty hardcore, but I think because this person is so unique, because this person is so invested in their own self-expression and in standing out, that they felt with the double moon cards that they had to keep aspects of themselves hidden that they really want to protect. And those aspects of themselves, I believe they see in you, and I think it's kind of like I don't know if you've ever heard the story of like there was like one species of turtle that didn't have a mate and then it died lonely. Like this person kind of felt like they were going to be alone for the rest of their life because of how unique they felt that they were. And then they met you and it was like, oh my goodness. There's another turtle out there. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to pull some more cards for you on what their actions will be. And then that is your reading, pile number 1. That is your reading. Let's see. We're going to pull one card from here to get some rough actions. We kind of just channel through these cards here, okay? These are like some oracle cards. Yeah, there it is. This person's going to, well, they're going to come towards you with this insects and this kind of effigy card. They're going to come towards you to try and have some kind of rendezvous, some kind of, likely to ask you on a date. But I want to say, you're not going to get the full person when they do so. I believe they're still going to be hiding some elements of themselves before they really let loose and give themselves to you, I'm hearing. But they want to, I'm almost getting, they want to just see how full of the extent that you are similar to them before they fully open up and let go of this, whatever this facade is, this blanket over themselves is, which is awesome. So I believe this person is going to be asking you out on a date or trying to get to know you, maybe like a friend, and being like, hey, you want some coffee? You want to hang out? You want to talk online? Something like that. But really, they're just trying to get to know you more because it's almost like I heard this is a once-in-a-lifetime person. I've never known anyone who like this or acted like this or behaved like that or expressed themselves like this similar to me, and I want to get to know them because I'm kind of getting this vibe that they're the one. So whether that's true or not, that's up to the universe and you as well, pile number 1. But that's what I have for you of who's coming towards you in love. This feels very, very much like someone you already know. Very much so, because they have enough information about you to kind of facilitate asking you out on this date, okay? So if you know a person like this, please be kind to them if you're not interested, of course. But it's sounding like they have really good intentions of trying to make a friendship happen before forcing some love on you, okay? So that is what I have for you, pile number 1. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. Feel free to do so. And if you would like a personal reading, feel free to drop down into the description and email me. I will get back to all of you as soon as possible, okay? Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to get to pile number 2. Bye. Okay, so let's get to pile number 2. Pile number 2. You chose the 6 of Cups. Now, this is kind of the physical attributes of this person. It kind of goes a lot of ways. This person has a very airy style to them, very relaxed, very comfortable. It almost feels like the world is their playground in some sense. Like they don't dress in a strict way. It's very loose clothing that kind of just seems like every day is casual day. Okay, this is not a suits and a tie person, not even at work. If work is a suits and tie affair, they are the most relaxed looking person in that job. Okay, now this also might be someone from your past as well. We got the Six of Cups here, so someone who looks familiar to you, who looks comfortable in their environment, and definitely someone who has this kind of air of familiarity to them. When you meet them, it kind of looks like you've seen them before. Okay, definitely. We're gonna pull some more cards to get some more physical attributes on them, and then we're gonna get to their personality, and then what their motives for why they're coming towards you, and lastly, how they're gonna do it. Okay, this person's attractive, guys. This person is very attractive. There's something about them balancing looking comfortable and also effortlessly beautiful doing it. So this is like a no makeup type of person. They have very balanced features. I'm getting like conventionally attractive to the point where everything just looks very even in like an uncanny valley kind of way. It's almost like disturbingly attractive. I even want to say this person definitely gets asked out enough in their day-to-day. Very I can't really get over how cozy they look. Like home is life. Work is home. The supermarket is home. The sweatpants they're wearing at work is what they're wearing to sleep. Not like in a gross way, but in like a just real comfortable kind of person. And I heard so hot. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're definitely attracted to this person. I will say that. I think that when you see this person, it's just gonna be like, oh my gosh. So this is a very cozy, dressing, attractive individual that you got here that looks like you've seen them before. I dare I say, for some of you, it might be actually like some kind of influencer in some kind of way. For some of you. So let's get some personality traits, okay? And then we're going to get to why they're coming towards you. Can we get some personality spirits? What is this person's Oh my God, we got the Queen of Wands twice. Oh God, they also act hot. Queen of Cups, lovable as well. This person's like a triple threat. Can we get some more for the personality, please? Okay, wait, I'm also getting a different narrative for you guys, okay? There's a couple things. Can we get some more for their personalities? Thank you. Definitely someone kind of like famous or at least in charge, a personality online. A YouTuber for some of you, actually. Well, there we go, and that's it. And we got the star here. Like, for you, pile number 2, your person definitely has some kind of like platform, or they stand out at work, or they stand out in your friends group. They stand out in some kind of obvious way amongst the crowd that you associate them with. Okay, most definitely. If you have like social media anywhere, this might be someone who has more followers than you. Definitely a highly favored person, I'll be honest with you. And they done manifested the heck out of that. This person works hard, despite how relaxed they seem. But they kind of do it with an ease to them with that 10 of Wands. So their personality is that they are not only physically attractive, they're mentally attractive. And they have a really sensitive personality. It's like they've got some kind of vulnerable self-expression to them that is very engaging and very endearing, and highly, I'm even hearing seductive in a way. Like their vulnerability of how they share themselves is kind of arousing for a lot of people. This person definitely gets a lot of attention, okay? They make things look very easy to do. Some of these, for some of you guys, this is like some kind of TikTok dancer or something. Oh my goodness, what's happening in this pile? Oh gosh, this person's famous. This person's definitely so like a boss. an influencer online. That there's no way this person is not, because they just stand out so much, and they do it with an effortlessness. It's like, I can do everything that I set my mind to, and I leave my past to the past. There is such an airy and desirable and magnetic quality to the way that they engage with the world. There's no way you're not getting sucked into the void of this person, okay? There's definitely no way. And oh my gosh. And this person's coming towards you in love. Oh my God. Good luck, pile number 2. Geez, this person's very attractive. This is like on some like Vampire Diaries type stuff. This is like a truly this person is truly like beautiful inside and out, and successful. Like, can you believe that? So let's kind of get to why they're coming towards you, okay? Why are they coming towards you? Why is this person coming towards pile number 2, please? What? We got the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands. Oh, they've been holding back their emotions for you. Oh my goodness. And then one more, please. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. It's almost giving like they're like they've been watching you, okay? Like they've been watching you. They've kind of been like, for some of you, this person's already knows of your existence, and they're like, they've been biding their time and planning on how to communicate with you, but they're not sure how to. Like, there's some communication issues here, okay? I can't even, like, I'm coughing over here. I gotta go get some coffee. Hold on. Oh my gosh. This person does not want, it's like this person's scared to talk to you. I hope it's not because they have like a star quality to them, that they're just like, I don't even know how to begin. I'm coming towards you because I literally have tried to plan other ways to do it, and I just can't get around the fact that I actually am some kind of star. We got the star twice for you guys. Jeez. This person they're just kind of done waiting around watching you. And now for some of you, you haven't even met this person yet, but they're going to be coming into your life. And there's something about you that makes them feel like you don't really care that they're a star. Like, they feel like a normal person with you, and that's why they're romantically attracted to you, because it's almost like you don't put them on a pedestal in some kind of way. Like, you're just like, no, dude, I'm working on myself with this Queen of Pentacles in the struggle position. Oh my goodness. So I will say this. There's just something about you that makes them remember that they're human, okay? This is why they're coming towards you in love. They like that you make them feel normal. And you put some kind of end to some kind of star ego that they have within themselves. And they want that in their life. I don't think this person gets enough normalcy. I think a lot of people just find them attractive, either use them because they're attractive, not like in a negative way, just like, hey, I could make money off of you. I would like to engage with you. I think you could help me do this and that. Oh, I think you're so hot. Let me just talk. You know, things like that. And this person just kind of wants to sit down and have a coffee with a normal person. Oh my gosh. And they see you as very grounded and down to earth with this Queen of Pentacles here. Beautiful. They like you because you don't make them feel like they're some abnormal alien. Whether you have met them or not, I'm not sure for everyone in this pile, but they're either coming in and feeling that with you and wanting to engage with you because of that, or they're already in your life and they're about to approach you because of this, okay? So let's kind of get how they're going to do this. We're just going to pull from this oracle cards, and then we're going to move on to the next pile. Like, how are they going to do this? We're just going to kind of channel based on whatever card comes out. How are they going to do this? Oh, God, that's perfect, actually. They got the ladder here. They're going to be coming literally out of nowhere and extending some kind of ladder to you. This feels a little bit like a reach, almost like you definitely don't have personal contacts with this person, because the way this ladder is coming through is giving like this is coming from a formal source. Like, let's say if you have Instagram, if you have a friend of a friend who knows you, it's just coming from something that's not personal. Like, this person doesn't have your phone number. This person doesn't have your like personal email. Like, it's giving like in your DMs, or your friend is like, hey, I know it's a person that kind of is into you based on me showing them this or telling them this about you. Would you be interested in meeting them? And you show up to this blind date and it's a famous person. It's giving that vibe. So it's how they're gonna do it is through, I heard, through the grapevine. So through some kind of non-personal source, and it really is going to be like laying it on thick, okay? And honestly, I can't get over this string here. It's like an extension on some kind of major platform, but through like a very private way on this major platform, okay? So that's what I have for you. Pile number 2. That's awesome. You got a famous person coming through to try to holla. Okay, well, let me know who that is, okay? So we're going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 2, if you want to like. If you want to subscribe. And if you like to book a personal reading, feel free to drop down into the description and email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to move on to pile number 3, okay? See you guys. See you in the next videos, all right? Okay, let me take a moment. Let me get some coffee, because I think pile number 3 is going to be enough. I heard I did enough. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Where's my coffee? Okay, so pile number 3. Yeah, this, oh my gosh. Guys, this person is overwhelming. This person is overwhelming. Physically, well, you find them attractive. We have the King of Wands here. And honestly, I think a lot of people find this person attractive. They take really good care of themselves. I'm actually getting like manscaping or womenscaping, really keeping their nails, hair, face like clear of any acne, pimples, whatever. Like, this person takes massively incredible, impeccable care of themselves, and they do this quite meticulously. Oh my god. This person has a lot of big words that they like to express. I'm getting that I should be pulling. Whoa, okay, spouse. Yep. So I'm just gonna put this here. I was called to pick that up for some reason. I'll tell you why in a moment. So beyond this person being incredibly attractive, you will find them incredibly attractive. They're also, they're pretty sexual too. I'm not going to lie about that. There's something that's very obviously sexually driven about this person. They have a lot of sex appeal. Whatever you find attractive, pile number 3, it's going to be this person's physical traits. And actually, I don't feel called to pick up any more physical trait cards for them, because what everyone in this pile finds attractive will be completely different. I just know that this is someone who takes care of themselves in a way that you find really hot. Now, we have the spouse here. So for some of you, this is your partner already. Like, this is someone you're already dating, maybe even someone that you're married to. For some of you, this is someone you want to be with, okay? But you're not quite there with them yet. This person has a very overwhelming, like, there's something just like I can't get around it. Like, they want to express their desire for you, and that very is much physically apparent in the way that they physically act, okay? Oh my gosh. Let's move on to personality traits, okay? This person's energy is kind of a lot, guys, okay? I'm seeing like fire and burning eyes of passion. Oh my gosh. What are the personality traits of this person, please, Spirit? Okay, we got the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Sun, and then one more. Okay, 2 more actually. The Queen of Swords, and then lastly here, the King of Pentacles here with the Star as the energy. So this person, their personality is, okay, well, I feel bad. I feel I feel bad for this person. I think they're going through a lot in life, but somehow surprisingly remains to be optimistic, and cheerful, and someone who's very grounded. So this person could be struggling financially, whether their job doesn't pay them enough with that Five of Pentacles and they need to save a lot with that Four of Pentacles. Like, this person might feel like they don't have a lot, and you might even see that going on in their life. But the surprising thing is, I'm even getting, for some of you, this person has like a small amount of family members after losing a lot of people due to deaths or moving away. Like, this, it's just something about this person where they just have very little, and somehow they remain to be optimistic with that Page of Cups and that Sun. And honestly, you have to really commend this person because they have such a beautiful inner strength to them. Despite the things that they've been through, they still try to remain upbeat and very, what's the word for it? Outgoing and courageous and happy-go-lucky and very fun too. They remain grounded even though they should be in this Queen of Swords energy. So even though they're grounded, I will say, with this Queen of Swords energy and this Five of Pentacles and this Four of Pentacles, this person has a lot that they're like some baggage. I mean, we all have baggage, but this person especially has traumatic secrets that they won't share ever with anyone. I most definitely will say that they are not sharing certain aspects of themselves and their past with anyone. If anyone knows about the worst parts of their life, it's like very, very, very few people in this world, okay? But with that said, they are still very cheerful. This is a very cheerful person, and very realistic. I will say very, very realistic, okay? So let's move on to, why are they coming towards you in love? Ooh, why are they coming towards you in love? Pile number 3. Let's pull some cards. Why is pile number 3's person coming towards them in love? Oh, there we go. King of Wands again, but we got the Two of Pentacles trying to be in the reverse. Okay. Why are they coming towards pile number 3 in love, please? Okay. Three of Cups energy. Okay, so I want to say, with that King of Wands coming out once again with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, followed by the Nine of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So there's a couple of things here, especially with that Three of Cups as the energy here. We're just going to pull it out just to feel it, just to see it. There it is, and it's all its beautiful glory. This person may have been someone who put you in some kind of third-party situation, not necessarily with another person, just that there was you, and then there was something else, and they decided to pick something else, right? This is either someone coming back from the past with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, understanding how crazy they were to do that. Because something in their life actually came out of balance when they did this. They thought that they made the right decision. They experienced life choosing that decision. And they were left in this Nine of Swords energy, really depressed, honestly, highly disappointed in themselves. And they kind of are coming in to communicate to you about this and wanting to apologize, okay? And I'm getting, for some of you, wanting you back in their life after having chose the other thing. Now, for the other group, this person has experienced enough playaways. They're not for the streets anymore, all right? They're finding that being for the streets is not for them. It threw their life off. It's making them depressed or not. They're like, this is not what I'm looking for with that Nine of Swords. And I'm coming through to kind of be with someone a little bit more solid. Please, God, and thank you. They're done effing themselves up being for the streets. This is how they're saying it, by the way. And actually, something about meeting you and talking to you. Maybe they've talked to you at some point or will. Something about this makes them realize they don't want to be a King of Wands energy anymore. So I would get the feeling that this person coming towards you in love, there's something about you that makes them realize this is not what they don't want to be in this energy anymore. They don't want to be, I heard, stuck energy, stuck in this perpetual player girl, player man, player woman, player person type of way. Like they're not really pleased with their life. I'm getting they're coming towards you in love because they see you as someone who would be kind of the end to this cycle of theirs, to this phase of theirs, and would bring in a lot more mature companionship if you were to take them. Which is, I'm hearing confirmation jingles for that, which is kind of beautiful, actually. And if this is a past person, by the way, I'm getting that this person, if they put you in a third-party situation because they wanted to remain in this King of Wands energy, I'm getting they realize how much of a more stable aspect you would be in their life, and they are in massive regret. I'm getting some of them are getting older, and they're realizing that, and oh my God, it's hit some of them like bricks. That they may have lost a pretty unique person in their life, which is heartbreaking. Honestly. Because you really, like, pile number 3, you might not take this person back, to be quite honest with you, and it just might be like a learning lesson for them. So let's see how they're going to do this. We're going to just kind of channel based on whatever cards come out, whatever card or cards come out. How are they doing this? How are they approaching pile number 3, please? Thank you. The waltzing mouse. They're going to do it in a pretty showy way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I just saw a person with a boombox outside your window, pile number 3, playing your favorite song, crying to ask you to take me back. It's definitely going to be in some kind of showy way. So nothing normal. This person is approaching you in a very kind of an egotistical way. Not going to lie for you. Kind of egotistical, maybe with like a huge amount of flowers. Like they're making a show of it. Imagine like a peacock unfurling its feathers and creating that like beautiful peacock dance to seduce the peahen, right? This is giving, when I approach you, I want to stand out amongst the people that are interested in you, amongst the people you've ever interacted with in your life. Like you won't be forgetting me, pile number 3. I will at least make sure of that. When I come and apologize to you, I'm going to make sure I do it in a way that makes it very apparent how much I want you back into my life. This is, okay. For some of you, this person is going to propose to you. Like if you guys really know this person from the past, for some of you, it's a proposal. For some of you, it's showing up at your doorstep randomly and they live in a whole different country, state type thing. This is just really like really grandiose behavior. If you don't know this person, they're coming towards you. This is giving like them asking you out on a very extravagant date. You're thinking you're just going to go to like just like a normie restaurant. They're taking you to like some kind of high rise because this person wants to be serious. How they are going to approach you feels serious and grand, okay? So, but that could be different for all of you and many of you, all right? Whatever you feel is grand, that's how they're going to approach you. It's just going to feel very out of this world, very extravagant. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Your person, they're done being a player, and they're kind of wanting to settle down and batten down the hatches, especially with you. And they're gonna be expressing that in a pretty over the top way, okay? Especially with that waltzing mouse, they're gonna do it in an over the top way. And I'm hearing there is some very self-reflective dialogue being expressed to you, like, I'm just not interested in dating around anymore. I met you and I kind of feel like you would be a really great and serious match for me in a major way. So are you interested? Are you still interested? If there's any apologies that need to happen, they will be happening for you. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. Feel free to do so. I make videos like every week mostly. And if you want a personal reading, feel free to drop down into the description and email me. I will get back to you as soon as possible. So that is what I have. I wish you all the best, pile number 3, and we're going to move on to pile number 4. Okay, see you all in the next videos, all right? Okay, let me take a moment, blow my nose. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to get started on you, pile number 4. Oh my god. Ugh. All right. Pile number 4. You chose, actually, your pile had the most cards. It had 3 cards. And I'm thinking because the person, now I just drew their physical traits. This person, I feel like I got the feeling that it was very specific about this person, okay? The 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups in the reverse, and then the 10 of Cups. I don't think that this person, how they look, it's giving, I do not look like anyone else in the universe at all. There's just something, the 7 of Cups upright is like many different options, right? No, this person is so specific. It's extremely, like, it's giving extraordinarily unique person, okay? Honestly, I can't grab this person's face. For all of you, it's so different. I will say this person just does not look like anyone you know. And you remember this, if you already know them, I'm getting some of you already have someone in your mind that you're like, I know exactly who you're talking about. I've never met anyone who looks like this person. There is no similarity. This person does not look like anyone else. With the 10 of Cups here, this is just like a side thing, but they look really happy too. Like, they just look so present and so happy with life that it's captivating. They're very captivating. They look special and they look happy. I'm getting, they look well fed. Almost high society in a sense. This person coming towards you just looks like they're at peace. And I'm getting, the world is a demented place, pile number 4, but this person just does not look like the average person. They look incredibly unique. They look at peace, almost like can I just tell you, pile number 4, your person kind of looks like a god or a goddess walking amongst us. I gotta pull some more cards for you guys because that's actually pretty out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can we get some more physical attributes for pile number 4's person, please? There we go with that. It's like there's a peacefulness to this person, like a no judgment. Oh my gosh. And one more. And they look wealthy. And there's that peace. Oh my God, so much confirmation on this piece here. This person does not look like, so one with judgment, they stand out with their uniqueness, right? They have a slowness in life and a methodicalness. Like, this person walks with a purpose, but a purpose that's not trying to speed up to get to their destination. And they look so rested. Oh my God. I don't know why I gotta tell you that. This person looks like they sleep really good. They look well rested. They look happy. They look like they have a purpose in life. They are not rushing to anything. They don't walk with a fast pace. They're just like, I know where I'm going, so I'm not trying to get there fast. I'm good. I know where I'm gonna be. It's honestly giving, like, if they were the best psychic in the world, they knew what their future was, and they knew that it was going to be a fantastic future. They're just walking into that future. They're not a stress in the world. It's like the universe said, hey, you're going to be living to 100. You're going to win the lottery here. You're going to get long-term marriage here. This person's just like the universe gave them the key to not being stressed out. This person does not look stressed for you, pile number 4. So we're going to get their personality traits. What are their personality traits for pile number 4, please? This is a very relaxed person. Even I feel a little relaxed. What's happening here? We got 4 of Cups, their personality traits here. I heard God amongst men. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This person has so much like inner harmony. Especially with that 4 of Wands. One more and that's it for the personality aspects of it. This person may, like you may, oh my god, this person may have, this person may have gotten some kind of enlightenment, which makes them feel like the world is not something to stress out about anymore. And I feel this energy, like I almost feel taller right now. Oh my god, there we go. Oh my god, confirmation. Isn't that crazy? Ace of Wands and Page of Wands as I'm saying that. Ugh, tarot's so crazy. So we have here the 4 personality, we got the 4 of Cups, we got the Chariot, the 4 of Wands, Strength, the Ace of Wands, and then the Page of Wands. So this person sees something other people don't, okay? 4 of Cups. They've been gifted with some kind of inner understanding. Maybe they've accessed their Akashic records and know the story of their entire past lives, or just intuitively, subconsciously feel that. And it just has rushed them into this complete, total, and utter harmony within themselves. This person, their natural personality is just a person who has incredible self-restraint, emotionally mature, very caring. There's a breezy airiness to the way they speak, the way that they laugh. I'm getting like they feel and seem like an angel. Like the things they say are wise. I almost like I can't relate. There's an inner strength to them with the Strength card here. Due to whatever this personal enlightenment is, they're very creative. I will say that. They're extremely imaginative, extremely creative, and I almost get that they're also highly spiritual as well. If they're not, they're just extraordinarily intelligent and have some kind of inner peace with the knowing of where they're going at the end of all of this. I just feel very strongly that your pile number 4, this person has some kind of understanding of where all of this is going in the universe, whether they're an atheist, spiritual, or agnostic, whatever religion they affiliate with. They just seem like they operate from a place of, I get all of this completely. This might be a person a lot of people go to for advice, actually. So let's see why they're coming towards you in love. Why are they coming towards you in love? This is a very spiritual person. I'm almost like, why would they burden themselves with the agony of love? Oh my gosh. So we have here the King. Okay. Of course. Why are they coming towards you in love? Oh my gosh. Well, they may be enlightened, but they most definitely. Oh my gosh. They most definitely understand. Oh god, this is awesome. Okay, so as enlightened as this person is, they recognize they got needs. So we have the King of Wands here for you guys, okay? We have the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and then lastly we have here at the end the 4 of Pentacles. This person's coming towards you because they're attracted to you. They're attracted to you, and it's almost like, listen, I may be enlightened and in the presence of peace, but this person is this person's so beautiful that I gotta say something. It's almost like they're wow. They are balancing their ego with their enlightened self. It's wow. Oh my goodness, you really, pile number 4, you really struck this person, and they were walking around feeling like they could be detached from everything and just have peace knowing where they're going, and they see you. They maybe haven't even talked to you yet, but they see you and you struck them. You struck them in like a very visual based way. They think you're beautiful, and like physically very desirable, and that has somehow challenged their they're enlightened, spiritual. They need some balance. They got the Two of Pentacles here. This person needs balance because of this. Oh my gosh. So they're kind of at this crossroads. They're approaching you because they're like, well, I could just not do anything and keep to myself with this Four of Pentacles here. But they kind of know that that's copping out in some sense. They're approaching you in a sense to challenge themselves spiritually as to why they can't function right now. Oh my God, you got them dysfunctioning over here. Oh no. It's like they felt so grounded and so airy and so in touch and in tune with Earth. And then you come along, rock their world physically even. And it's left them feeling like, am I really this person? Am I still attached to my D? Am I still attached to my V, my bits? Oh God, what was that? This person feels so bad for themselves. This person's approaching you. They're coming towards you because they want to get to know you. I don't think this is someone you know very well. They want to get to know you and see why they're so drawn to you. And kind of like they just want to understand themselves through getting to know you more. And I actually think they feel pretty bummed out that they're so into you physically, because they see it as shallow actually, and they don't want to be that way, but they can't help how they feel about how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, how attractive you are. And so it's almost like they're doing some kind of social project. I hate to hear that, but this is giving like the monk falls in love with the with the princess type vibes, and just being highly uncomfortable about that. So let's see how they're gonna approach you. Let's see how they are approaching you. I feel bad. This person feels bad. I feel bad for them. They feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable for them. How are they approaching you though? We're gonna pull one card and kind of channel what their approach will be. How are they approaching you? One card, please, Spirit. What? Oh, God. Oh, gosh. That is some Eight of Cups vibes, isn't it? So we have the Tunnel here. I heard Hail Mary. I'm getting that this person is just going to... It's going to be different for all of you, but it's so random for all of you, actually. That they're just gonna do something, either talk to you, send you a message, email you, approach you out in the open, and kind of, it's just giving like, I'm gonna do this to see what happens vibes. It's not something crazy or extravagant. It's just like so any way they could connect to you in the easiest way, they're gonna try and do that and see what happens thereafter. If you reply to them, whatever. If you don't, it's whatever as well. But it's like, I'm gonna do this, and then I don't, even though I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, this is, they feel so enlightened with life. But this aspect, they don't know where the outside is how the outside's going to be. So, actually, if some of you do know this person, I will say this: you might actually have them blocked, and they're reaching out to you in some other way to see how you, and not knowing if you'll even reply to them. So this is also giving like they're gonna reach out to you, different for all of you, and they absolutely don't know if you're gonna reply to them. So I don't think this is in person. I think this is definitely some kind of like, there's a platform or a thing. There's a third party element to this. There's a middleman of how this person will be engaging with you. I don't think this is in person because there's too much like, I don't know if you'll reply to me, because I think if they were to approach you in real life, I mean, obviously you would reply, but this person's doing some kind of shot in the dark here with the Tunnel. So that is what I have for you, pile number 4. That's really fascinating. Let me know if you feel like you know this person in the comments. They seem really mysterious and honestly pretty like spiritually troubled by how much you've affected them. Oh my gosh, they're really into you though. Man, you've really, for some of you, you stopped the world for them when they laid eyes on you. Jeez. So yeah, that's what I have for you, pile number 4. If you want to like. If you want to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next videos. If you would like to book a personal reading, you could drop down into the description and email me. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I'll see you all in the next readings. We're going to move on to pile number 5, the last pile, and then we're done for today. Okay, so let me take a moment, blow my nose, and we're going to get started. Okay, pile number 5. You chose the King of Swords. This person physically looks detached, uninterested, bored with life, very to themselves. Like their clothing style is very straight and narrow. There's no bells and whistles to the things that they wear. Some of them are wearing glasses. Now, if they do have a unique style, it's their personality. Like their personality comes off as standoffish. I'm getting this person's kind of intimidating, and can I be honest with you all? I feel like when you're standing next to him, oh my God, my words, holy. Oh my gosh, this person might have some communication issues, or rather, when people are around this person, they feel like scared to speak. There's something very intimidating about this person's presence. It could be a boss, actually, or someone in a position of authority, a cop even for some of you. They wear a uniform. We're going to pull some more on their physical traits, and then we'll get started on what their personalities are. Their personalities are, wow. Oh my goodness. So there is also like, this person has, well, one, their voice is really interesting in comparison to their standoff personality. Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups. This person has, from some of you, like a booming voice, right? Or like a very gentle, peaceful voice for how big they are, how intimidating, how strong and how powerful they look. Like their appearance, the way they speak, betrays the way they look. There's just something different about. Can I be honest with you guys? It's giving werewolf. Like this person looks like a werewolf, but they speak like a human, and this is very shocking to a lot of people. Actually, I'm almost getting like, okay, I didn't think that you could be like this, the way that you look like that. Okay, oh my God, I don't know what that means for you, pile number 5, but that is what I have for you for their looks. Let's get into their personality. Let me get these. Oh God. Oh, this person might have like they might have like some kind of personality quirks that involves them needing to do things step by step. Maybe like OCD in some kind of way. What is the personality of this person, please, Spirit? We got the 10 of Swords wanting to pop out a little bit. 7 of Wands, which kind of has a 10 of Swords quality to it. Something about hanging in there. Oh God, wow. With the 3 of Swords and the Hermit. Can we get a little bit? Thank you. And then that's it. We got the King of Swords again for their personality. The energy for that. Jeez. We have the Magician, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. So their personality here for you, pile number 5, it's like there's a grace to this person. I think they've unfortunately seen too much horror in their life, which has really matured their perspective of the world. And it's almost like they come, oh wow, this person is highly intelligent, very, very experienced when it comes to a lot of very difficult subject matter. I'm getting almost like if this person has a lot of muscles, or they work out a lot, or there's just like something physical about them makes them seem like they're not as worldly and as eloquent as they actually are. Getting this is giving buff scientist vibe, honestly, but also like the goth that works in science, or it's just, I look like this, but this is how I act. Their looks and their personality are such an odd match for each other, but their personality is so engaging, so dark, actually, very dark and shadowy. I would not be surprised if you know this person already. This person is the one with the darkest history in your life. Ooh, that, oh my gosh, wow. I don't really want to go there, because I think a lot of this has happened to them that has put them in a very philosophical, introspective state of mind, okay? And they refuse to allow that darkness to affect how they operate in life in the way that it makes them. They don't let that darkness hold them back from trying to have the most fulfilling life they can. And for a lot of you, this person works out to forget that darkness and to have a healthier coping mechanism than some of us have. With that, there we go, with the Magician and that 10 of Wands. They actively force themselves to have healthy coping mechanisms to drop old baggage. This is their personal investment here. They are very much focused on building themselves up, and I heard not letting themselves down. My goodness. So let's kind of pick why they're coming towards you in love, pile number 5. Why is this person coming towards you in love? Oh my God, we have the 6 of Swords here. Definitely movement. I heard they're ready and it's time. They're ready and it's time. We got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Oh shoot, we got another card under here. Oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Pentacles just hiding under that 6 of Swords. They're ready to have some kind of new beginning with you. Or wanting to have a beginning with you. King of... Oh, guys, did we not just see the King of Swords 3 times in this reading? This person, the coldness. Oh my God. Can we get some more cards? The 2 of Wands and then one more, please. Okay, so I will say this for you, pile number 5. The reason why they're approaching you, and by the way, this is going to be a straight tower moment. This is going to be a straight tower moment. They're ready to move on with a different phase of their life. Like, they're ready to begin a mature, settled phase in their life, and they're kind of like, with this 2 of Wands, they're kind of choosing you as a hopeful addition to that stability. Almost giving the vibes of, I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to, and some of you might not be ready for that, by the way. Oh my gosh, some of you might not be ready for that. But this person has, I heard they're done denying themselves something that they have been looking for. And one of those things is someone like you. Okay? This is a big deal for them, because I heard they felt like they had to do a lot of things alone with this King of Swords. Wow. And bringing someone into their life involves being vulnerable. So this will be a tower moment for them. And honestly, I'm getting, for a lot of you, this is going to surprise you who this person is coming towards you. Because maybe before they have showed very little interest in you. Like no romantic interest at all. And then suddenly, boom. Hey, so-and-so. Hey, pile number 5. It's this person. I was wondering if you'd like to go out on a date. And you're like, I don't know, what in the world? I didn't even know you liked me like that. Why they're approaching you is because this person kind of wants a stable life. They're looking for family. And I think they've been lying to themselves that this is not something that they want, that they got to focus on themselves, improve themselves, do this for themselves, be alone, be a solid member for themselves, and without adding someone into their life. They've let that narrative go. They're choosing to let that narrative go and to kind of shake things up for themselves. Whether you reject them or not, they're still going to take it as an accomplishment of them breaking out of, I heard, the mold for themselves. So the reason why they're approaching you, pile number 5, is because they feel like you would be a really great addition to their life if you were interested in them as well. And they kind of want to have a family life with you. They kind of see you as family life material. Oh my gosh. So let's see kind of how they're going to do that. And that is it for this reading. How is this person going to do that, please? How is this person going to do that? We're going to pull one card and kind of just channel the way... Oh, we got 2 cards. Channel the way they're going to do this. Okay. So we have the plant and the waltzing mouse. So I want you to notice how this plant, do you see like this tiny plant growing here on the side? But this gigantic plant just soaking in all the sunlight. Oh my God. It almost gives the vibe of how this person is. And then this mouse just kind of standing on this table stage. The person who is going to be approaching you, how they're going to do it is in a very, very obvious. Oh man, I can't help but feel the coldness coming off of this person. I think a lot of you you guys absolutely do not expect this coming from this person at all. Like they may have never, ever expressed interest in you, and then suddenly, boom, here's flowers, chocolate, and a gigantic expression of interest in you, an expression of love for you, out of nowhere. Hey, do you want to go to this extravagant opera? It's somehow whatever the way that they're asking you out, whatever the way that they're approaching you, it's giving dramatic. Some of you guys are going to receive some kind of like long call, some long written email. It's just giving like an expression of emotions that feels dramatic, okay? So maybe a song written about you, maybe a large playlist dedicated to you, maybe a long email about how they feel about you. It just gives very much like you're going to be overwhelmed by this person when they approach you, okay? So that is what I have for you. It's so vague. It could be different for all of you. It's like emotional vomit, almost in some sense. Like they really are just gonna lay it down, like a man who kept everything inside of themselves, a man or a woman keeping everything inside of themselves, and then just expressing the overabundance of emotions they have for you in the way that they prefer. Okay. So that is what I have for you, pile number 5. That was so intense. Oh my goodness. Best of luck to you. And if you guys would come back and let me know how the story played out, I would love to hear that. So if you want to like, if you want to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next videos. Thank you all for tuning in. And if you would like to book a personal reading, feel free to do so. Drop down into the description, email me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you all for watching this incredibly fun video. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Bye, everyone. Bye.